I don't got no motherfucking. Oh, this Plaxico Bird, son. Yeah. Jerome Bettis Jr. That's crazy. That's tough. Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, yeah. That's tough. He talk about followers.
25.
And I be fucking with everybody playbook too. I just ain't, I just be using.
The run inside. It's Marshall. Banging, slithering, whatever it
Oh,
takes
he's
to get
perfect
that
to
ball
me
up
off
to the
the league.
32.
Shoot.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes. But when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles,
I don't like their receiver room.
Defense go to a different level.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Oh, yeah.
An incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great
every
motherfucking
motherfucking
defense, not giving up any big plays.
I be doing the dynasties and shit. I send through that shit. The nigga Bryce Underwood lead that joint every time.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds.
Cute.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's Williams. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
C.J. Carr some bullshit already.
If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that inside linebacker showing me the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free pass to the quarterback, and he took it.
Punt is in the air.
That's a good punt.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out.
You can do this shit off the back and make it head.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him. Get some positive yards. Basically a run.
Oh, money, that.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. There's no logical reason these two shouldn't play every year. The proximity, both powerhouses, but squabbles get in the way from time to time, guys.
They sure do, and I think Notre Dame being an independent always makes things tricky and difficult, but at the same time, they're always playing USC every year, David. I'd love to see them schedule Michigan each and every season.
And just make it happen.
Oh,
We've lost so many rivalries in sports because of money, because of conference realignment. We don't need to lose another one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for it. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw.
Yes.
Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wide receiver going in motion. Underwood to throw.
That's my fault here. That was my fault.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on
He
4th
not
down. I know
trash.
the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Pulls it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rodney and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Powers through.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
I was playing that game, bro. I'd be endless niggas in the 40, bro. Like, endless.
That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And Stephon way better than me.
Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the
bruh, Trinidad did the same thing yesterday.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down?
What the fuck, cuz? This nigga CJ Carr might not.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
It definitely took me like 3 years with them last year, though.
And
it was 2. Might have been 2 or 3.
This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Why do my guy keep saying pass?
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Oh, he's got some space. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the
put Savion in that bitch.
We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back gets tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Oh.
Snagged out of the air.
Why is Christian Gray in the slap?
Enough to move the chains.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. And he was just as he was releasing the
secondary got
the offensive line has
impact plays.
Just a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big player.
Might have a chance. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a 1st down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Bring in the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You got to love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on Friday nights. This defense is fast. They were able to get him outside of the pocket, chase him down, bring him to the ground for a huge loss.
Underwood unloads to the wideout, and he just overshot his man and flew it out of bounds, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Underwood. They've got the screen set up. Almost pop free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give is to Williams.
Block 50.
Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Play action, C.J. Carr. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the wide receiver. Carr. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on third down, Carr fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release.
Getting CJ.
Got enough for the
Run, CJ.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open.
Man,
to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spins it out, they pick up the first.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking left. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's just say 45.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be a short game. No need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Fuck.
He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before
I knew they ain't had that shit
but
either.
you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer,
Never
that's
seen
a
him making
big
a throw like
mistake
that.
that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground, it's Young. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Carr. Pulls it in, it's Washington. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
What's up, my boy? Well, Watson.
I'm about to see what Kamario won. Lagway. Shit.
Glad to have you with us from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville, Mississippi. And the crowd is making this house absolutely electric. It's the Baylor Bears and the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you.
I was running with Notre Dame. They fucking D-line so ass. They secondary crazy.
Starkville, Mississippi. Did you know that Davis Wade Stadium for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State is the second oldest Division 1A campus football stadium opened in
Notre Dame.
1914
They secondary
at
OC.
Scottsdale. The cowbells are clanging every time you visit Starkville, Mississippi.
That's all they got though. They secondary. That nigga CJ Kawhi good shit. Let me see what Kamario on, man.
Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Ooh, right.
Flagway. It's a tight end. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
White running back.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Here's Lagway to pass. Throws to the top.
Oh, that's my fault.
Man, it's Livingston. Inside the 35, knocked out.
Yeah, it's shit 99,
with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Pressure coming.
Hey.
Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing, Lagway. Still looking, on the move. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It'll be a draw.
Oh my God, that's good shit.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Man, this is the opposite of what this defense wanted. They told us in meetings, like, they were focused on this running back, can't give up the big plays. He's touched it twice, and he's made 2 big plays. They've got to wrap him up. Sometimes you don't realize how good somebody is until you get into a football game.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Baylor!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk.
You get dropped a
and
pick.
Strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
They'll start on the ground with Buck Boswell. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
I ain't touched none of that shit
15
yet.
times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out.
I try to see what that shit on when we start the league.
Later in football games, they turn into 5
Well, like,
to 15.
I still can't even get the, still trying to figure out the pre-play on defense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. That's caught.
What
It's
the
Evans.
fuck?
Nice job by this guy finding a slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver
They run
just
this
working
wide
his
shit,
way
too.
across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
You can say he laminated the sheet of paper because
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Oh shit.
Oh, they really
God
could
damn.
have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Fuck.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it.
Come on, yeah, we gotta get off the
Touchback
field.
and come out to the 20.
I ain't know they ran that wide.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go play action with Lagway, moving away from pressure.
Ain't nobody over there.
Going downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. A designed run for the quarterback.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
That shit this year, cuz.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Got his man on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Baylor.
That hurt.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do.
Okay, Mario.
All the way
So
to
that's
the end zone.
two drives. Ain't even move the rock.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Fires to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch.
What did he jump for?
That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lagway on the play action. Rushes on him. The throw. Got a man. It's Livingston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed. There he is, scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Bears are facing 3rd and inches.
Holding.
He's got him at the 40. There he goes. And he
Best
found
corner, by
all
the way.
kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Flagway wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play.
Switch me to the wrong.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway gets it to the back. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle.
Can't make a
They'll
tackle.
finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown.
All right, bro. This is my last drive with these niggas.
Man, I've been
I
really
send you. I
impressed
mean,
with this
you can send a
offense
nub
this far.
after this shit.
Coming
It's my
in
last
a
drive. with these niggas.
hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He might want another play. Taylor wants to throw it. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the second quarter.
This
They're
nigga
trailing by
sucks.
a lot, but you need something positive.
This nigga Kamario
to happen here
sucks.
to build some momentum. Maybe they
I
can
thought he
build
was
on
tough,
that,
bro.
drive
He
the
weak as
field,
shit.
score some points before going in here at halftime and get a little juju going.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
What they got going on over there, man?
Wants to go right back downfield. The short hands, it's West. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
All right.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, that's what he do. Okay.
Defense to take it in. Touchdown,
That's what he
Mississippi
do.
State.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack.
They don't have no QB runs, though, for that nigga.
Maybe the play they needed to turn this thing around.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams.
Hey.
Tackled and brought down at the 16
Get a turnover, yeah.
after the return.
Let's get a turnover.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Flagway. A little screen to the
Hey,
running
bro.
back.
I can't make a tackle,
That's the
though.
kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in
Nigga
space.
wide open.
Nice chunk yardage play
Nigga
right
was
there.
wide
by the
open.
defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Flagway. Fires to the right. Williams open
Good
on the right
fucking
side.
catch.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. DJ Lagway to throw again.
Hey, there we go.
Intercepted.
Crib this bitch. We back in it.
Stops the drive. Got room on the return.
We back in it.
He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldog.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big
Let me get that shit back out the
turnover,
half.
making
Come
a
on,
pick,
man.
and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone. It's
Oh,
Williams.
shit.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
I already know how to kick return. Hold on, do this.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Lagway to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Freeman.
This shit
Makes the
annoying.
tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs to buy some time.
Go get him.
Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lagway.
Yes, sir.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Stop this field,
That pressure
man.
got to him quick.
Take this shit to
You
half.
talk about, you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Trying to quiet this crowd, DJ Lagway. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
I kick the shit out of
And the
this joint.
Bears will punt this one away. This will be the second
Shank.
time they've had to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those.
All right, man, we get the
look
rock.
a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Fires to the tight end. Lowers those pads. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that...
He's back. He's back.
Touchdown, Bulldog!
And man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like,
He's
the
back.
passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third.
Yes, sir.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage.
Hey, Kelly.
Hands to knock it away.
This
Get off
offense
this
really
bitch.
putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So third in
Get off this
California.
bitch.
Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Under
Yes,
fire.
sir. Toggle. Hey, Doug, this shit is insane.
Stands in the big step arm. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first
What the
down.
fuck, gang?
Offenses love the explosive plays through
Run,
the air,
run,
pushing
run,
the ball
run.
down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Firing to the right.
Who makes that
complete.
tackle, though?
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it
What
a
the
little short of the
fuck?
first down.
What's third down?
The Bears can really attack on this second and short. DJ gonna fire again. Takes a hit as he fires.
Them boys getting me.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there.
Them boys getting there. I think I turned injuries off. I might have did. I don't know.
Over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Lagway wants to throw.
Yep.
That pass is incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Direct snap.
Tackle. Thank you, y'all.
And he will not
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Pulls it on the option. Maybe some room here.
My fault, gang. I didn't know he was nice.
Touchdown, Mississippi State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That's 28 yards, yeah.
Executing that time by the offense on the option play. Really nice blocking up front. And the quarterback there really had a two-way go. He could have pitched that. Pitch guy was wide open. But the QB decided to keep it himself. Down here in the red zone-ish area, he's able to make guys miss and take it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
That's a good read.
Everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Flagway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Third down from the gun,
Yeah.
DJ Lagway. The quarterback's
Kelly.
a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Taylor wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Moving out to the right.
Oh.
Out of trouble and throws. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
I ain't run the ball one
Remember,
time.
if your
Not for you.
entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted.
That shouldn't be too crazy.
Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer.
There's no
Looks
way
as
that
if
bitch
this
mouse
one
at the
will
20
be
back.
marked down around the 25.
I ain't run the ball one time. Not for you.
Here's Lagway to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Turner. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Now here's Lagway. Looking down the middle.
Hey!
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
What a great play by the defense. Listen, that's why he plays defense. Yes, I get it. I get the jokes. Defensive guys can't catch real well. But the offense, they caught a big-time break right there. That could have been disaster on their side of the field. Could have been a big turnover that led to points.
And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start on the ground with Bothwell.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
It's a great third,
We've
yeah.
come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
There's numbers over there. It's
Pulls it and fires to the left.
hey, duck.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground.
There's numbers over there.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Taylor wants to throw it. Right on the
First.
money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard
Let's
short.
have some fun, though.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Bothwell. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's Bothwell
Block
again.
for.
There's some room. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
He'll pull it down. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer.
Oh, doors.
Unleashes one deep.
Hey.
Touchdown, Bulldog. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Wow, that's real 35,
Coming
man.
out with it, it's Williams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Oh, this is the
Here
wrong
comes
shit
the
to be in.
Bengals offense back onto the field. Last
Shit.
drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going.
Tackle.
The screen, he's got
Of course, he
wheels.
can't tackle no
There
more.
he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be
This is the
plenty for
wrong
the first
shit to
down.
be in.
The Bulldogs
sir.
using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts
Not
to work with in
me.
this final quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing, Lagway. Got his man.
God damn.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bears want to move quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He's got his man, makes the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's
Third
one of the
down.
fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Trying to beat the DT. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Double field, yeah.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film.
Nick,
They've been
that's
mixing
my
up.
fault.
Pulls it in,
That's
the
all
first
my
down
fault.
and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play.
I don't like
They'll
this
mark
little
him
white
down
boy
at the
either.
28.
How many times do you see
This
receivers
shit
catch
West
the ball
Loca with
and
that.
dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it.
That was
Really
my
nice
fault.
job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards, and getting the first down.
Why is y'all so quiet?
Again, it's Lagway.
No.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lagway wants to throw. Safe
Hey,
completion
bro, that
on
was the
screen.
greatest play call against that defense,
They
bro.
drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
He ain't get it off. Oh, he got it off.
He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Bears have the answer.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a scoring drive there.
Need one first down, yeah.
And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground.
There you
with
go.
No. Picks up the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
54.
Well again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Here's a gift to Bothwell. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to move the chains. Cook just plowing ahead. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Slithers into space, and he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Mississippi State will try to bleed this clock dry. Handoff.
54. That nigga 54. 54 big as shit.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Blood.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The whole game, no bullshit.
They haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
You back for another when you done enough?
I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Flagway.
I can't pass.
He's taking a deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
It ain't worth.
He's on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game back to
28
show both
answers,
offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through